In 1543, as he lay on his deathbed, Nicholas Copernicus published a book that would forever change our understanding of our place in the cosmos. De Revolutionibus Orbium Coelestium, on the revolutions of the celestial spheres, proposed something radical. The sun, not the earth, was the center of our universe. This wasn't just a mathematical model. It was an intellectual earthquake that would reshape human thought across every domain. For over 1,000 years, European civilization had embraced Ptolemy's geocentric model. Earth sat firmly at the center of creation, with the sun, moon, planets and stars all revolving around us in perfect celestial spheres. This wasn't just astronomy, it was theology, philosophy, and human identity all wrapped into one elegant system. But this system had problems. The observed movements of planets didn't quite match the predictions. Astronomers had to add increasingly complex mathematical fixes, epicycles upon epicycles, to make theory match reality. Copernicus proposed a simpler solution. What if we weren't the center at all? What if the Earth was just another planet, orbiting the Sun like Mars or Venus? The math worked better. The planet's apparent retrograde motion made sense. The universe suddenly seemed more elegant, more rational. But the implications were staggering. If we weren't at the center, what did that mean for human exceptionalism? For religious doctrine? For the entire medieval worldview that placed humanity at the pivot point of creation? The Catholic Church initially tolerated Copernicus's ideas as a useful mathematical model, but as others built upon his work, Kepler with his elliptical orbits, Galileo with his telescope revealing mountains on the moon and spots on the sun, the full revolutionary impact became clear. This wasn't just about astronomy anymore. The Copernican Revolution became a template for how we think about scientific revolution itself. It showed how empirical observation and mathematical simplicity could overturn centuries of established wisdom. It demonstrated that our most basic assumptions about reality could be wrong. The cultural aftershocks were immense. Philosophers like Kant spoke of the Copernican Revolution in human thought. The idea that we need to critically examine our own role as observers and thinkers. The notion that absolute truth might be different from how things appear to us became central to modern philosophy. Writers and artists grappled with humanity's new, humbler place in the cosmos. The infinite universe replaced the cozy medieval cosmos. We were no longer the literal center of everything. But perhaps this made our achievements even more remarkable. Today, we're still living in the wake of the Copernican Revolution. When we send rovers to Mars or peer at distant galaxies with space telescopes, we're building on Copernicus's legacy. When we question our assumptions or seek simpler explanations for complex phenomena, we're following his intellectual example. Perhaps most importantly, the Copernican Revolution teaches us that the most profound scientific discoveries don't just change our understanding of the natural world, they change how we understand ourselves. The truth, it turns out, is both simpler and more wonderful than our anthropocentric fantasies. We may not be the center of the universe, but we can comprehend it, and that might be the most remarkable thing of all.